we also have Souvik Banerjee, who is the founder and CEO of Kryptaroid Digital Solutions. We also have Saritha Devpunje ma'am. She is the founder and managing director of Magneton Technologies Private Limited. We have Mr. Mohit Kanthia, Director of Operations ASM Castings Private Limited. We also have Mr. Dheeraj Verma, Director Technical and Operations at Nanotech Infratech. And we also have Mr. Pratik Ambalal Jain joining us soon. He's the lead business analyst, digital transformations, ACS Global Tech Solutions. So welcome everyone for today's panel about Technology and Manufacturing Day. And today's topic of discussion would be synchronizing tech innovations and manufacturing excellence. So I want to start my first question with Dr. V. Sreedhar Reddy. So sir, what is the role of government policies and support play in forecasting technologies and innovations in manufacturing and growth?
Yeah, talk about the policy. We are a friendly policy in terms of work from home, and we have all the 21-24 policy, which late Megapati Gautam Reddy, who was our earlier Minister of Andhra Pradesh, and because of his reforms, we have come out with an innovative policy, which is 21-24, which is very. If you look at the remaining other southern states, I think no one has done on the concept of work from home. That's ours is the first policy which we are promoting the IT incentives for the employees who are working from home. Now again, it is we have most of the companies has moving to the you look on the hybrid model. Some companies are working still on hybrid, and yeah, whoever the companies, and we are from the AP who have set up here. Definitely, we are providing their excellence in terms of the incentives, and they all are eligible to apply for that. And when you look at the technology innovation, like we actually right now, a lot of focus is more on generative AI, right? Everyone starting from Microsoft is looking how, how and they want to imply that to their particular organizations, right? So what we are doing is we are also coming out with an emerging institute in Visakhapatnam, and that is a dream of our Honorable CM Sir. And we are in the final phase of closing the discussion and setting up the institute, because once we start setting up that give a lot of visibility for the
Sorry, sir, you were cut at the last 1 minute. Hello?
Definitely our Honorable. Am I audible?
Yeah, yes, sir. Now you are fine.
So definitely our focus is on that, and definitely we will make sure that this particular latest like that. AR, artificial intelligence and machine learning. These are the booming technologies currently, which each and every industry in the software is looking at, right? So definitely we will seek the experts' opinion, and we will take. We are also speaking with Microsoft. Which has been the report is out in September, and definitely we are interacting. My role is more of interacting with IT leaders and global players in the entire world, and definitely we are collaborating.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Each and every one get benefit out.
Yeah, that is a really innovative thing to do. It is a very thoughtful policy, sir. This is very important for these days to have being able to work from home as well. So I have my next question for Mr. Souvik Banerjee. So, sir, how can digital solutions like IoT, AI, and blockchain optimize the manufacturing process?
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So digital solutions, if you are speaking about IoTs and artificial intelligence, then IoT and artificial intelligence plays a great role in the manufacturing process right now. If you're implementing IoT in a manufacturing system, then we can track the whole process from production to streamlining the production from the first place to the second place to the third place and getting the final product. So IoT can help you there. If we are talking about artificial intelligence, then we can use process automations where we can just go through the data and make our products better, make the process a bit easier, which would be beneficial in the long run of the business. And if you're talking about blockchain, then blockchain, what it can do in your business if you're into manufacturing is it can bring in transparency, it can bring in great supply contracts that can be done through blockchain.
And
That's all.
I have my next question for Saritha Devpunje, ma'am. Am I audible to you, ma'am? Are you with us? Saritha, ma'am, am I audible to you? I Yeah, we have ma'am here. So, ma'am, I have one question for you, ma'am. So, how does Magneton Technologies identify and prioritize emerging technologies with the potential to disrupt or transform industries beyond manufacturing? And what strategies do you employ? And what do you think are the important strategies to stay ahead of game these days?
See, honestly, Magneton Technologies is not into manufacturing. We are purely a service industry, service oriented, company. We are into web, mobile, and other digital services. Okay, but when it comes to bringing in or implementing any cutting edge digital solutions and platforms, we do use a lot of platforms. For example, for we need a lot of market research, we need assessments to be done. All these are available as very good offerings as a service, right? Which use AI and give us very good, at least zero. They say it is zero error. I take it as at least 1% error. We do use market research analysis. Then for all our cross-functional collaborations between the team, the data analytics, be it software development, improvisation on the user experience design. We do use. Okay, so in most of our agile development methodologies, right, we have a lot of agile, we follow only agile methodology in development, right? So by using these technologies we minimize risks. We also have accelerated the time to market these days, and by we are also able to innovate the product that we are giving. Not that we were not doing earlier, we were doing products earlier, but then the time to market has gone shorter, and also we are able to enrich it with better solutions for the clients. We are able to give more scalable products to them. And most of the thing, I mean, what is something that hits me well with today is that you see, learning gives your brain a kick, to do something better. And because of today's environment, it has become continuous learning and continuous innovation, because of which most of my team members, we spend time dedicated in learning something new, right? In a week, we allot some hours for continuous learning. Okay, you're supposed to learn new things. So I think all these things are together giving me a good integration, of using all these cutting edge new technologies into various sectors of mine, be it web, digital marketing. We even do the VR and AR shootings for real estate, right? So all of these together, we are able to provide a good, innovative solution to people and deliver better value to my customers. That's what I think.
Yeah, that is true, ma'am. Learning has become a very important thing these days. So I have my next question for Mr. Mohit Kant. So, sir, how has technology adaptation influenced the operational efficiency and product quality at ASM Casting Private Limited, sir?
Hello, everybody. So basically, we are in a very traditional manufacturing setup. We are manufacturing huge volumes for automobile industry. And when you are sitting at a managerial level, what comes in front of you as numbers are the reports which are filled by the people who are actually working on the floor. And I think that those numbers in current scenario are not telling you the true picture of your business. So how do you know that what is the actual thing going on your shop floor? What are the actual thing going on in your production plants? For this, we have implemented a technology which is called Industry 4.0. I think Mr. Souvik would be knowing very much about that, Internet of Things. So nowadays, all the machines which are running in our plant or in any good manufacturing unit are PLC operated. There is nothing manual operation which is going on. And all those PLCs can be relayed upon a cloud software or anything, and you can take out all the data from your machine on your system anywhere in the world. So basically, if there are say 50 machines running on a day in my plant, I can check the real time current status of the machines, that actually what is the production that they are giving to me, what is the operator efficiency OEE of my machine, about the rejections, the actual production data. So what happens is people in manufacturing unit might relate to me that when on an year end or a month end analysis, you are sitting with your finance team and you are checking your stocks, you are re-verifying your production data, you are re-verifying the material which is lying at your end. And because we are in the aluminum and the metal industry, the commodities we are dealing with a very high value. The raw material itself is very expensive. So for us, even if there is a slight variation in the numbers that we have in front of us, it makes a huge difference in our balance sheets as well as our future planning. Because of Industry 4.0, we have been able to boil down this variation which is there to a level that I know each and every gram of aluminum which is being used in my plant, that where it is being used, where it is going, and I am able to increase my profit as well as I am able to increase the efficiency of my team. So that is how technology adaptation is helping a lot.
That is really awesome, sir. That is really new to hear also. I think that is very useful for each and every industry these days.
Thank you.
So I have next question for Mr. Dheeraj Verma. So, sir, how can advanced materials and nanotechnologies drive innovations in manufacturing and process of product development?
Hello, good morning, everyone. So, first of all, it's a pleasure to be in with the fellow panelists. Like great insights so far. Really good to see Sreedhar Reddy garu from the government approaching, being so approachable, and looking to advance our process. So, yeah, really looking forward for all the learnings. So, coming to the question, see, so we have started Nanolite in 2010. So over the past 13 years, we have been in industry where we are trying to take the traditional brick manufacturing into a more engineered product. So we come up with a technology called CLC, which is called cellular lightweight concrete. And we have introduced this technology in India. So what are the major advantages of these bricks are, as I said, the name suggests that it's a lightweight concrete. So these bricks which we are producing are less than half the weight of a traditional brick. And then this also helps in reducing the overall weight of the dead load of the structure, as well as increase the speed of construction. And then there is one more advantage where these are have better sound and heat insulation properties. And then we have cost effective. These are more cost effective because we generally make 2 feet bricks at a single go. So the manufacturing process is more cost effective. We produce more volumes of brick. At the same time, when we implement this and while building a wall, because of the larger size of bricks, where each brick would be almost equal to 7 traditional bricks. So the number of joints are reducing, which is reducing the consumption of material and increasing the speed of construction. So the construction of the wall as well has been fastened up. And on top of it, these are eco-friendly products because we use fly ash as a major component in this product. So these are all some of the advantages for the CLC technology. And apart from the CLC technology, we have been constantly increasing our portfolio. We are into ASA bricks, we are into fly ash brick, concrete blocks, paver blocks. So when and where, based on the client location, based on the local raw materials availability, and the local conditions and the client requirement, we keep checking with them and then trying to incorporate that in the production and give a more cost effective as well as an efficient solution to our clients. This is how we, in the process, we keep using different kind of advanced materials as well as byproducts from the industries as well.
Yeah. That is really nice, sir. That is really good to know. I have one more question for Mr. Pratik Ambalal Jain. So, sir, how does ACS Global Tech Solutions support educational institutions and manufacturing companies in their digital transformation journeys?
Hello, everyone. Very good morning. So we don't typically, deal in educational institutions or manufacturing institutions as such. At least I'm not dealing with that at this point. But I can give you a general, run up as to how. I can give you an example of a supply chain and a company that I was working in the past, and how they adopted digital transformation to revolutionize the way they deal in their business. So, uh, one of the companies that I worked in the past was into a parcel tracking and delivery business as such. So they adopted IoT, artificial intelligence, and robotics as the new niche technologies in order to speed up and ramp up their delivery processes, so that when the peak season arrives, they are able to boost up their volumes and grow the revenues for the organization and gain a marketplace for themselves. Because since COVID, the stock prices had been hitting really hard, and then they were losing their traction in the market. But then they adopted these new technologies for transforming themselves digitally, and then this kind of gave them a better uh, stand in the market as far as their business was concerned, and how they were doing their deliveries and returns. So IoT, AI, um, machine learning, data science, robotics, all of these amalgamated together help them, come up with all the different robots and all the new technologies that are required to within their warehouse, basically to take care of the different SKUs that they have, automate and at the runtime dynamically understand which parcel has to be delivered uh, through, which location, like how that journey has to be seamless for the parcel to be delivered, and maximum utilization of it can be possible. So that was the thing that they were doing.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I get it now. Thank you. I have one question for Sreedhar Reddy, sir. Sir, are you with us? No, I think he's not. He's been having some internet issue, so I think he'll join us again. So let's move on to Souvik Banerjee, sir. So, sir, I have one question for you. Um, how can data analytics and predictive maintenance enhance the operational efficiency and reduce downtime in manufacturing plants?
See, first thing is you can detect anything earlier. If there is any kind of failure, you can detect that early. So that reduces the time complexity here. When we have optimum maintenance scheduling, then if one of your product or one of your machines need any kind of maintenance, then you can just see your device. Everything is on cloud. You can do a complete maintenance of your device, of your machines, and you can know when to do a maintenance of your machinery. If you're having a manufacturing plant, there is reduced maintenance cost. How you can reduce the maintenance cost is, if you're having 4 machines in your plant and you see that you need to go for a maintenance of 2 machines, then what you can do is you can reschedule the maintenance of the second machine and go with the first one, and that what will that do? That will not make your manufacturing suffer in any ways. Then is equipment performance. You can just mm, look into your equipment performances from your devices, and you can just track everything from your comfort. So like this, you can just reduce the downtime of your manufacturing with the use of these robust technologies.
Yeah, thank you, sir. And Sreedhar Reddy, sir, are you back now? I have one question for you, sir.
Yes.
So, how is government collaborating with private entrepreneurs and enterprises to promote digitalization in the manufacturing sector?
What we have did recently, our honorable CM sir, in the month of March, we have conducted a global investor meet. That was one of the prestigious event where we collaborated with industries and different other all the big industries, starting from Mukesh Ambani, Gautam Adani. Everyone has been there. And in that particular prestigious event, we have signed an MOU with. I will tell about the digital mode. Basically, we have signed an MOU with Paytm. Okay. Paytm, generally, it is in news from the last 1 week, I guess, right? So we have signed an MOU. We are utilizing that services to make sure that,
I think sir stuck.
what I was trying.
He's out. Yeah, he's back again.
No, there is some issue. I'm sorry, apologies.
Yeah, I think your internet has some issues, sir.
Yeah. So what I was trying to say that after the signing an MOU with Paytm, which is one of the recently Paytm was in news and the stocks was because of some complaints issues, there was some setback. But anyways, that's not only the company which we are going forward to help the private enterprises. We also planning. I'm attending the fintech event this Friday in Bangalore. We'll also be signing an MOU with RazourPay, soon to get that RazourPay also to utilize the digital platforms to and help all the entrepreneurs and also the private people in the state of India. Thank you.
That's really great, sir. I hope it goes really well.
Thank you.
And I have one question to Saritha, to Devpunje ma'am. So, ma'am, can you share us insights into how Magneton Technologies approach the development and implementation of these cutting-edge technologies into various digital solutions and platforms, and what factors contribute to the success of this integration of these technologies, ma'am?
Right. See, being in service industry and turnkey projects, I get to work with various industries. I'm not industry specific as such, right? So, if you see, I am working with the real estate people. I am working with finance people. I am working with people who are working with large data. Then there are lawyers, okay, and there is healthcare. Okay, healthcare is going to be one of my products. We are launching a product in March. We are working with NHA and Government of India. We are coming up with a product for digitizing healthcare. Okay, so with all this happening, maybe I can give you a small oversight of everything of how we use. Now, when it comes to smaller sector, you can see SMB market, where there are B2B players. For them, the content generation AI is helping big time. We go ahead small. The earlier, see, human make mistakes, right? Most of the spelling mistakes, the grammatical mistakes. There is zero error right now from the time we are using AI. Okay, earlier we used to use Grammarly. Now we are using better tools. Okay, I don't want to name them and become a person marketing tools, but then yes, we do have tools for content generation. We have content editing. If you see a smallest images that we used to create for people, it used to take half an hour with ideation, bringing it into actual reality and sending it to client. We do it in 10 minutes. So you see how quick it has become. Okay, when this is part of the digital marketing. When it comes to people who are using a lot of documents, okay, we use blockchain there to get decentralized manner of keeping signatures, approval systems where there is large tenders and auctions happening. Approval systems happen using blockchain, so we get to use that, right? And then when it comes to real estate, okay, we do 360-degree shooting of the place. VR and AR shooting. So VR AR shooting has given beautiful insights into a person doesn't have to go to a place, right? I provide a solution where I shoot the place, give it to you. You can put text into that physical place. Person just wears a VR box and he feels he is there. So real estate people are very happy with the offerings that we provide them as such. Okay, so for them, reaching out to people, better lead management, better interaction with customers, and yes, real estate people, they get an edge, right? That we are using technology for our customers. So this is this, and with healthcare, yes, it helps a lot because we are using devices in which we are planning to use IoT to get good clinical research. I mean, real time continuous monitoring to be done on some of the hardwares. So this is all is happening in my ecosystem right now. There could be things that could bring in, and there could be things, just yesterday we have text to video which came up yesterday, day before, right? The possibilities are infinite, but what we are using today, everything that comes up has a learning curve, has pros and cons. We do assess anything that before we use for the results, and then use. Everything is supposed to be data driven, everything is supposed to be result oriented, but we will need to make a good match between both of them. We are doing that.
That is really insightful, ma'am. It is really motivating too. As an technology enthusiast myself, I really wish to learn more about all these things. Thank you. And I have one question for Mohit Khan, sir. So, what are the main challenges encountered during integrating these digital solutions into existing manufacturing setups, sir? Mute, sir. You're on mute, sir.
Yeah. Sorry, I think technology adoption is actually disruption, but disruption is both positive and negative. I think it is positive if the people in your company want to learn and grow. And if a person is there who has the mindset that no, I don't want to unlearn my old things and relearn the new things, I want to like continue on the same track, for him, this disruption will always be negative. Just want to give you an example. When the computers were introduced in the banking system, it was being said that 90% of the workforce will leave banks. People of age of 50 years, 55 years, even they learned computers that time. They learned because they had to save their jobs. This is the same situation in my company. Even whenever I am introducing something new in terms of technology, I give proper training. I make it sure that all the people are given proper training for the tools that I have introduced, because it is my duty. I can't expect them just that I am introducing something and I am expecting them from the next day they are working on it. But even after proper training, if someone is not learning, someone doesn't want to learn, I think it is best to let that person go from your organization, because actually he will never help you grow. You should, like, an emotional connect is important, but you need to think about everything. Secondly, when CCTV cameras are there, people always try to find blind spots, that at this place there is no camera, I can do anything there. But with the industry 4.0 and IoT coming in business, there are no blind spots now. I know each and everything that is happening inside my company. While I am sitting here, I can currently check each and every small or big machine that is running, that what is the production that is happening there, is the machine running efficiently, or is the person there not working properly. So there are no blind spots. Yes, I think the challenges are only with the people who don't want to change, or people who don't want to work properly for your organization. So as an owner's point of view, as a managerial point of view, I think there are no challenges at all. Rather, your challenges are being reduced.
That is a really interesting take, sir, and that is true as well. Now I have one question for Mr. Dheeraj Verma. So, sir, what are the environmental and sustainability implications of adapting new technologies in manufacturing? And how does a nanolite infratech address these concerns?
Okay. So coming to environmental and sustainability practices, right? So as I said, like our products which we are dealing, they are more eco-friendly products. So when we say eco-friendly products, we use fly ash as a major raw material, which is a byproduct from a thermal power plant. It's a big hazard for any thermal power plants or the governments to handle all this fly ash and try to utilize it as a product. So here our product perfectly fits in that category. So to just give some numbers, so we have set up almost around close to 500 plus plants across India for all our customers. So together, cumulatively, they're as per the actuals which they've been using up to 3,600 tons of fly ash every day. Okay, which is equivalent to eliminating 130 tons of carbon dioxide emissions. Okay, and then apart from also using this fly ash, we're also avoiding the need to use the fertile agricultural soil to make bricks. Okay, because traditional bricks are made using fertile soil. So we are eliminating that. That in turn is almost like equivalent to eliminating 8,200 tons of soil every day. So this is the kind of impact over the years which we have been able to create because of the vast number of plant network which we had. And then, so also as a testament to all these efforts and these numbers. So last year in 2022, we've received the Telangana State Industries Award for Best Sustainability Practices, as well as again in the 2023 we have been announced as in the Best Manufacturing Industry category. So that's some points to show the kind of impact we have been producing. So also I would like to just add one more example out here, since we have Mr. Mohit also in the panel. So like we have last year, or I think a couple of years back, we had a client from the casting industry. So they had a problem of excess accumulation of waste foundry sand, I guess. That's what it's technically called as. And then he wanted to utilize in producing some product, maybe preferably a brick out of it. So we got to see their raw material analyzed, and along with utilizing their the foundry sand, along with the other materials, we are able to produce bricks. We are able to give them a solution, and they are marketing it outside, and they're selling this product. So here is one more case where we are using a byproduct which has been lying, and then producing a more meaningful product out of it. So that's how it going
That
on.
is really awesome, sir. That is really good. It feels very great to know about it as well. I really hope this works out and everyone starts using this kind of sustainable practices daily. Thank you. And I have one question for V. Sreedhar Reddy, sir. So, sir, what initiatives are being taken to bridge the digital drive and ensure technology is accessible across all manufacturing segments?
See, when we come to that, technology innovations and the platform where we can leverage, definitely to all the manufacturing segments in the units in Andhra Pradesh, we are very friendly. The government is very friendly. During the COVID, we have given 900 crores grant. Even irrespective of the scenario where the entire world is having this pandemic, right? So we definitely encourage the small and large enterprises and where to also not only encouraging the financial support, we also provide different solutions in terms of collaborating with them and with the private players in understanding how the technological enhancements can be utilized in their organizations. That's why the government is keen and they love to understand the requirements and
We are having a disturbance, sir. We couldn't hear you properly there.
Okay. Am I
Yeah,
audible
yes,
now?
sir. It's better.
So what I was saying is, the government is definitely supporting the definitely the manufacturing segment, whoever is existing in Andhra Pradesh, and we are providing that, and also we are providing the financial grant during the COVID 900 crores to uplift their small and SMEs basically, and also after the COVID, post-COVID also, we are with them and we are seeking their assistance also to understand how technologically we can advance them in whatever the need. Based on the need basis, we are also providing that support, not only in the financial part, but also definitely to enhance the technical advancement in the organizations. We are with them and we are supporting them in all the ways is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that is really awesome, sir. Thank you for that. And now I have a question for Mr. Souvik Banerjee. So, sir, what are the key challenges faced by organizations adapting for digital transformation initiatives?
See, first thing is the manufacturing industry has a legacy system. They're working for the last century in the same industry, and they are reluctant to use new technologies. The next hindrance that comes is data security and privacy. Just like Mohit sir told that he can see all of his workings from his device. So if there is a security concern, then anyone from his competitor side can also fetch that data. So the data security is a very important part. Then another hindrance is the skill gap. If you're having a existing set of employees, then it is very important to make them aware of the new technologies that you are bringing into the company, and they are means you will have to just force them to learn these technologies, because if you only impart the technologies, that will not work. You will have to also make the employee skilled. Yep. And then the most important concern is the cost. The cost of implementing such technology is pretty high. So if you are not expecting, first of all, you will have to see the ROI. What amount you're investing into this technology? Are you getting the amount from the investment or not? So the ROI is also a concern. Yeah, that's all the main challenges for implementing this kind of technologies like IoT, artificial intelligence in the manufacturing sector.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for that, sir. Now I have a question for Saritha, ma'am. So, ma'am, in your opinion, what are the key considerations and challenges leveraging in advanced technologies such as AI, blockchain, or IoT in non-traditional domains? And how does Magneton Technologies navigate these challenges to unlock new opportunities?
So I'll first go through the challenges. Okay. See, new technologies brings a new challenge is lack of domain expertise in our industry, right? Not everybody knows it. Everybody is learning it. Correct. Everybody is adapting. The way people absorb it and assimilate will be different because we are all different. Correct. So managing and implementing advanced technologies has been an issue because of lack of domain expertise for. One minute, there's a call. Yeah, sorry. And other problem being resistance to change, like Pratik ji was saying. Okay, people don't want to change, right? They don't like disruptions. They perceive everything to be complex. Though things are going to make their life easier, they think things are replacing them. So there is always a strong resistance that comes through the workforce for taking or when we try to adopt any kind of innovation, right? While all this is happening, another issue we face is, uh, you know, while everything is digitizing, there are people still using legacy systems. So we do require people to upgrade the systems, to make it more robust, to make it seamless, and to make things interoperable. We always feel the integration complexity is a big issue. Okay, and we are always facing challenges in trying to explain the cost and ROI to people, right? First, for to anybody, if I go and say you will have to upgrade your legacy systems to today's robust system so that it is seamless, it is fast, I have to put down the cost, I have to put down the ROI considerations, and only then I can bring them into buying kind of a decision making, because I have to show them a long term value. They don't see immediate value in the propositions that I'm giving them. Another challenge is having to acquire such talent. Okay, in today's market, people are, I don't know how to put this across, but they are ready to skip jobs just for 30% increment. Okay, so it so happens most of the times that 30 or 40% of the people you have trained tend to leave, and then we get more people again retrain, right? So all of these things, how, I mean, I will not be the best person to solve. The solution that I can do at my level, I'm doing by bringing in good education and awareness initiatives, that we keep having inclusive workshops in the company. Okay, we have put up an LMS so that when if somebody is saying they cannot in the workshop learn it, they need more time, we have a constant LMS which is running where they can go back, keep learning the program until they are good with it, and we have given them a demo environment to test whatever they are doing, right? This is one of the solutions we have given them. To the customer, we always go and tell them, we create a stage environment, show them what they are using versus, yes, there is a cost, but then because there's no other option, we do use these solutions of showing कि this is what you can do. There are people who are reluctant to change. There are customers, I'm saying, who are reluctant to bring in any new cost into existing system because they're used to that balance sheet, right? This is the expense, this is the profit. They don't want to play around with these for the next 3-4 years. Whereas where I'm trying to show them is these 3-4 years can take them at least 12 years ahead in terms of technology. And one issue I always face is the compliance and security. Every day there is some or the other kind of threat that comes up. So my security department sometimes is very, they get overwhelmed with the kind of securities we have to keep bringing in. So most of the times we outsource it to good companies. They do it for us. This is one of the challenge and solutions I have found, because I cannot hire with the kind of volumes I work with. I cannot hire security. So I give it out to people. And that's how I'm solving these issues. If there are any better solutions, I would love to know.
Yeah, ma'am, that is great to know. These are the most common challenges which we face, and we don't know what to do about it. So it's better to sometimes take help, right?
Right.
Yeah. So for Mohit Khan, sir, sir, in what ways do you forecast technology reshaping the future of manufacturing industry, particularly in terms of workforce skills and job roles?
In the morning time when I reach my premises, the first thing I do is I take a round of my shop floor or where the machines are installed. And when I joined my business, it's been only 2.5 years since I joined my business. So 50% of my workforce used to do only one work in the morning time. When I used to go to them and ask, what are you doing? They would just say, I am filling a report. I am filling this report. I am filling that report. I think after coming of the industry and the technology adaptation, this report filling needs to change to report analyzing. Report filling now you need not do yourself. The PLCs, the tools like 4.0, SAP, ERP, all these I have integrated in my company now. These are giving you already made reports which are much more genuine, much more true to what the real situation is than the one which were being filled by the people on my shop floor. Why will a person fill a report that will show his shortcomings truly? He will hide them in the report basically. And as a person to whom that matters, like to an owner or to the managerial person, he actually wants to see what's wrong, what's wrong that's happening in his company. What's good, he already knows that. He need not know that properly. But what's wrong is something he should know. So if the report filling is being done through these tools now, people who are there or who have the skill set only to check numbers from the computer and fill it on paper, they need to go. The time is over for them, I think. But if they upskill themselves, they do a short course on report analysis, on data system and everything, which is very easy. Like 15 days courses are there. I have get like people in my company who are just graduates, not even graduates, they are 12th pass. I have made them do that course on my own cost, and now they are doing very well in the organization. They are able to analyze the reports and bring to you a better picture. The work which you need to do earlier, they are doing it for you. So earlier, if you are wasting 2 hours on checking the production reports, now you need only 15 minutes because they are already analyzing the reports for you. So I think people say that with technology adaptation, coming of new tools, jobs will go, jobs will reduce. I don't think it is like that. Jobs will not go. The type of job a person is doing will change. For example, just a small thing I would like to tell, there are trainings and education seminars that we hold in our company regularly to train our people. So earlier, what we used to do was used to call a group of 5 people who are coming down and teaching people about the new technologies in manufacturing and all. Now I have installed a robotic trainer in my company. It looks like to be a fancy word, robotic trainer, but it's actually only a big screen which has content in it. So a person can revisit anything which he wants to learn n number of times in that robotic trainer. There is a facial recognition. You just go in front of that. Your digital attendance is marked. So I know that who is learning what, how many times. And then I can question him that now you have taken this training so many times. Why are you still not able to do that? So that nature of job is changing. Those trainers earlier, they used to come here and train. It's not that their job is gone. Now their job is to create content for that robotic trainer. So basically, I think the nature of job is changing and the jobs are becoming high paying. Because now if you are learning something new, you can ask more from me. That's why you need to give me more salary. Now I have learned this. So I think only this is the change. The jobs are not going anywhere. You just need to have the right mindset. There is no foundation. You can like learn as much as you want, earn as much as you want.
That is totally true, sir. Totally agree with there. And now I want to ask a question to Dheeraj, sir. So, sir, how important is collaboration and knowledge sharing among industry players in accelerating technology advancement and forecasting industrial growth?
Okay, so collaboration in manufacturing industry is like very key. You see from any industry, like any large industries too, like from automobiles or space tech industries, they all do a lot of collaborations with many industry players because it will have multiple advantages as well as cost benefits as well. So even we do collaborate with a lot of industry experts. At the same time, there are cases where we even collaborate with our direct competitors as well because we can share a lot of common resources. So I'll just try to explain it with some kind of basic examples or something like some advantages of this kind of collaborations. So one is like, you can use the expertise and infrastructure of somebody who are specific in that industry. So like for an example, we use a lot of hydraulics in some of our machines. So to do some kind of hydraulic shafts and the power packs and all, it needs a separate set of infrastructure to do that and an expertise. So in such cases, like we try to collaborate with players who are experts in the hydraulic industry. So here I'm getting a better solution at a more cost effective, and then it's also reducing the burden for me to establish a kind of infrastructure to develop these components as well as then train the people and utilize that. And again, if you see for any industry, if I set up a machinery in my factory, I need to ensure that my machine is running continuously 24/7. That is when I get a good ROI out of it. If the machine is getting idle, which means I'm giving an idle time, it's a loss for the company. So collaboration do help a lot. And then again, lot of solutions while we deal with experts. They when we keep discussing and share our ideas, we get solutions for the things which we think were not feasible earlier. So that's one more thing. And again, as I said, cost effectiveness. Like as I said, we like even the PLC panels which we do. Rather than having an in-house fabrication unit for the panels and the electrical components fitting and the coding, so here again we deal with industry experts who are specifically into this kind of task. So that again helps us. And overall, the major, the need for collaborations is that together when all industry players from different sectors come together and try to, collaborate, share ideas, what it helps is it builds the complete ecosystem for manufacturing industry. And this is what we need to really compete in a global scale. Individually, the market solutions which we are, providing is good for our market. But when we want to really expand, export our machineries in a global level, where we'll be competing with countries like China, Taiwan, and German. They're way advanced. So the one way alone, instead of alone, we are doing when we build an ecosystem where all specific expertises come together and then we kind of give a solution that really will be very attractive in the global market as well as will be more efficient in the domestic market as well. So that's what our thoughts, and we always keep looking out for opportunities to collaborate.
That is right, sir. And I think our time has come to an end here. So thank you so much, everyone, for your precious time here. And it was really great interacting with you all. Hope to see you all again in our future Business Mint events and working with you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Have a good day.
everyone, for joining us here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.